What's up, guys? zmgoblue, back at it. Want to talk to you guys today. I took a couple days off of the gym. I needed it. I took 2 days off of the gym. I did not take a rest day. Actually, I did. I took a rest day last week, but I went on my regular rest day. I'm in Michigan. I went up north with a group of friends, about 3 hours north. Went to a rodeo, went and saw some little towns kind of thing, went and saw the atmosphere, all that. So I decided to take a couple days off of the gym. I kind of needed it. I've been putting in some work, so ended up having a great weekend. So anyways, back on the grind. So what I want to talk to you guys today about: pain and failure equal results if you keep going. I got my creatine and my workout mix in my shaker here. Pain and failure equal results if you don't quit. Let me explain. When I first started this journey, this 170-pound weight loss journey, I went from a 4XL down to a large in my clothing size. To do that, I had to go through a lot different levels of pain. Even going back into the gym today, I did 4 sets of chest with cable flies, okay, down low, in the middle, and up high, okay? So I did 3 different ones of those, 4 sets each, so 4, 8, 12. And then I did 1 set of chest press, and I did that for 3 sets, so that's 15 sets of chest. 15 sets of chest. And they were all at least 8 reps. And most of the time they were 12 to 13 or so, but you know, that last set just couldn't get it for any more than 8. After chest, I went to triceps and body weight squats because I did some legs today. So I did 50 body weight squats. Okay. Nowadays, I'm about 240 pounds. Okay. Then for triceps, I did 12 sets total for triceps. And it wasn't extremely heavyweight, but I did perfect form, as perfect as I possibly could. So why am I telling you all this? Especially after taking a couple days off of the gym, I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my chest. When I first started this shit out at 400 pounds, my shirt, I had bigger chest at the time, you know, full of fat and stuff. My nipples hurt. My nipples were rubbing all up on my clothing. My shin splints were horrendous. Horrendous. Bad. Each step hurt. Okay? Failure. I have failed many times. Been wrong many times. But pain and failure without quitting is where the growth happens. That is where the growth happens. Do you not think that my chest is not sore? When I first started out on this, do you not think that I didn't feel the shin splints and want to quit? Okay? Sometimes, and after like 30 days or so on the first round of 75 hard I did, I started playing a game with myself. I said, okay, well, I know I'm not going to quit. I told myself, I know I'm not going to quit. So, let's try to make a game out of it. I checked my times each day. I checked my times each day. So, in a 45, because it was around day 30 or so that I started. So, or with about 45 days left in the program the first time, I cut about 3 minutes down off of my time. So in a month and a half's time, I cut 3 minutes off of my total jog/run time for the loop that I did. So I had to do 3 minutes worth of extra shit. That little gap right there in a month and a half, I was able to shave 3 minutes off of my time because I dealt with the pain. I kept going and I refused to quit. So that is what I'm talking about. Don't quit. Pain is part of the process. It is part of it. You cannot get around it. But you're not going to hit your goals every time. If you set the bar here, okay, and then you hit right here. So, okay, yep, now the bar is raised. You're not always going to hit it. Sometimes you might only come right here because guess what? If you hit your mark, if you hit the bar that you set for yourself every time that you go after it, it means your bar is not set high enough. You are not experiencing enough pain to fail. You are not going as hard as you could if you always hit your goals. You are staying in your comfort zone. Okay? Does that make sense to you? If you always hit your goal, the bar is not high enough. Pain plus relentless pursuit and not giving up. Taking 2 days off of the gym, I came back, I can already feel it. I've only been out of the gym for probably, 35 minutes. It is 6:35 in the morning right now. Do you know what I have done this morning? I'll tell you what I've done. It's 6:35 in the morning. I have got my food ready to go to my shift job. I went to the gym, did legs, chest, and triceps. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to make money. After work, I'm going to go hang out with some friends and do some activities that I like to do and be social with people, meet people. Okay? And that's just at 6:35. I have woken up and I have done a lot more already at 6:35 a.m. than a lot of people will do with their entire day. This is not being boastful or bragging. This is saying pain and relentless pursuit without quitting will get me where I want to go. You will get the body, you can get some money, you can find a partner, you can do what you want to do. Go after it. I don't say don't rest. I don't say don't rest. I just took 2 days off. To be fair, I think I earned that shit a little bit. Okay? Pain is the key, pain is the cost. Email in the description.